Well, greetings, dear ones. We are very pleased to have this time to speak with you today. And this video is again, as the first, a companion to the New Earth Journeys book. We're out at the sea because the image of flow is so helpful, and because there's a sense of birth with the sea, that life began with it. And in a sense, life returns to it. And we use the word crises in the subtitle of the book, New Earth Journeys. Not to say, oh, everything's a mess, everything's a loss, but to say this is a time of rebirth. You've heard of people in a health crisis. That is for them to rebirth their health. You've heard of them in a moment of personal crisis. And then you see that they have created strength they would never have had otherwise. And you begin to realize this was part of their soul journey. This is simply who they are now. They've allowed this. They put this into their life chart. And likewise, none of you are on the earth now as a mistake. It's not happenstance that you're here. It's utterly divine design. And what we mean by that is your decision. Your decision to be here at this time, when so much is happening that is a little hard to believe, a little hard to grasp some days, yes, understandably, and yet here you are, lending your light to humanity at this crucial moment. What an astounding gift, a beautiful and astounding gift. And your energy flows as this water does. And it renews itself constantly as this water does. What a miracle. And so this video is going to be fairly simple, dear ones. And what we're going to do is simply something you yourselves can do at any moment, any time in the day. You don't have to be near a pool of water like this. You don't have to be by the sea. You're going to close your eyes for a moment, or if you want to look at the sun, that's fine. But you're going to image for this moment, put your entire life, particularly your mental, emotional life, as well as physical, particularly your responses, your reactions, your feelings about life, intuitively and otherwise. You're going to put all of that into a very great, very beautiful, transmuting violet flame of St Germain. So the simplest thing to do there, dear ones, is to image that you are inside that violet flame. Put yourself inside of it. And see it beautifully flowing all around you, those cool violet flames. Purely to transmute, not to burn, not to harm, but just to transmute. So as you're looking at this sun, you're going to just image. You can image yourself inside the sun if you find that very renewing, very empowering. And soul will welcome you, certainly. But you're also going to image that not only are you being purified, you're being lifted to a far higher level. This is a beautiful moment. Absolutely beautiful moment. You see all the small cross currents of water here. That's all you're going through. There'll be a current of courage and then one of stress and anxiety. That's all right. Let it all flow. Don't judge any of it. Let it go. So you can use the water imagery, certainly, but for right now, just put yourself in that violet transmuting flame. Anytime you're stressed, anytime you're uncertain, anytime you're out of answers, put yourself in that violet flame. And it's going to reach aspects of your spirit and psyche that cannot be reached by logical thought or the left brain language that you use. Now, if you chant mantras, that's a bit different because that's highly vibrational. But the violet flame is the kind of transmuting power that takes fear and stress and anxiety and lifts it, rebirths it to something so much higher, dear ones. So even in those moments when you feel a bit abandoned on planet Earth, you can realize, actually, I haven't been abandoned because I have these powerful tools and I'm using it. This one in particular. I'm using all of them. I'm declaring and affirming, I'm clearing my energies, I'm meditating, I'm chanting, I'm out in nature, some or all of that. And I'm using the violet flame. Now, image the entire earth, dear ones, inside that beautiful violet flame. All of it. Renewed, rebirthed. All of the chaos, the unanswered questions. All of the stress and the uncertainties. All of the false evidence appearing real. All of it. All of it perfectly transformed, transfigured, transmuted. Wonderful, dear ones. Now as this water pours in, know that every particle of the sea is part of the great consciousness that is the universe. And if that is so, surely you count for that and far, far more. You are not being abandoned. You are not lost. You exist in love. You are the perfect expression of divine love. And so we send many, many blessings, dear ones. Great appreciation and thanks to all of you for all you are doing. If you could see yourselves as we do, you would be astounded at your strength, your ingenuity, your creativity, your unending love for this planet. And we bow to you. Namaste.